Hello, good evening um, to everyone over the world. This is day 3 with COVID, and I'm exhausted. I am completely exhausted, um, lethargic, um, tired, sleepy, diarrhea. It sucks, but I decided to come on live because I want to do what makes me happy. And talking to people and being of service makes me happy. So, what makes you happy? My children makes me happy, but when they disturb me while I'm live, doesn't. Yes. Can I ask some candy about the stove? No. But those are my babies, and I love them. They are my everything. They what makes me happy, and it sucks that I can't be the happy, cool mom that I want to be because I'm sick. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm still grateful. I'm still here. I can still hear them. I can still talk to them. I can still interact with them in some sort of fashion because like the first couple days of this quarantine experience, I was like, I can't hug or touch my babies or kiss on my babies because I'm quarantined and I can't interact with them like I want to. And it sucks. And especially when you hear your 2-year-old screaming on the other side of the door saying, Mom, Mom. It's heartbreaking. And my daughter saying that crying because she's so used to me hugging them every day. I make it a thing that I have to hug my children every day. I tell them I love them every day. So it just is breaking from the norm. And I gotta get used to not wearing this mask like all the time because when I'm outside this room, I have a mask on, so I won't be breathing on my children as I walk through the house. Yeah, I'm very tired and I still want to do this live. I still wanted to just so I can track how just track my journey um dealing with this crazy situation that I'm in. But I will be okay. It's just right now my body's saying that you need to rest. You need to rest. And just when I was just about to go full force hard in my career, it's just amazing how the universe is just like, no, you're amazing. I've been doing a lot of spiritual work, a lot of inner healing, a lot of growth, um, a lot of organizing and everything because I started doing my chakra sales and my numerology stones and stuff that I have, and I still have a lot more work to do on that. I've done a few. I still have a few more that I have to do. I have already bagged them and put them in little boxes, and I have some more stuff I have to do. Um, yeah, because I just love to create. I love to um, teach people things and all that. So I've been drinking my tea, y'all. I've been drinking my Gatorade. I've been drinking my water. Um, I've been going outside. Um, Even if I just can peek my head, because it's been like a mixture of weird weather here in Memphis. It's been raining and snow on the ground, so I haven't put my foot on the ground since Friday. But I had peeked my head outside, just to get some fresh air. And what I'm doing now, I'm taking my CBD oil. I take that as well. This is the natural because we have flavor kind. I got the natural. I don't know why I got natural. I should got like at least a peppermint or something. But this is what my company sells. My Daily Choice Hemp Works. I have CBD oil to help my body as well that I take, and also I take. I'm gonna take this um, before I eat dinner or after. I don't know. Either way, Collider Silver is very good for you too. To boost your immune system. I got my ginger and turmeric. You gonna make me some? Yeah. Okay, thank you. You're awesome. Thank you, Pooh. She said she gonna make me some chicken noodle soup because I need it because my brain is in the fog right now, and COVID is a whole nother type beast. I don't know what it is. It's like a, another tier of the flu, like. Cause Tuesday I felt like a truck didn't hit me. I couldn't do nothing Tuesday or Monday or whatever day. I think I went to bed like at 2 o'clock or something. Monday or something. Cause I was fine. Cause I went out with my friends Monday. I think that was Monday, and we was up dancing and having fun. And I got back home about like 11, 12. I was burning up because it was warm outside. It was warm. It was nice. We didn't even go. Where did we go? I think we went to the store or something like that. And then we went back to my friend's house. We just up danced. Yeah, we went to the store because she needed to go to the store. I had to get some food for my house. And she got some food for her house too. And we ate. We was cooking spaghetti. I cooked the spaghetti with her. I was cooking the meat and we was up dancing and everything. Uh, I was hot in my hot sweater. I don't know. I was really burning up. So I thought it was just probably just a sweater, but that's probably was the early set on to the fever that I was gonna have. And later on, I took me a shower to help cool off because I was just so hot. And I washed my hair, and then after that, I just laid down. And next thing I know, the next day or whatever, man, I could not move. It was over with. I didn't move from that spot. I'll probably move to go to the bathroom, if that. And I made a phone call and I told them that I wasn't feeling well at all. And I laid back down and I was just in the bed all day long. But excuse this glitter on me, y'all. Excuse my hair. Because I just been laying in the bed all day today. And this is going to be a very interesting video because I'm just out of it, y'all. And it's supposed to be, the video is supposed to be about what makes you happy. And through all the sickness and stuff that I've been going through today. And when you sick, you're like, oh, I'm just thinking about getting well and whatever. And about fixing your body and whatever. You have to take the time to focus your energy on why are you here? What makes you happy? Why are you fighting? Because some people, they be like, oh, when they get sick, they'll just give up, or they be like, why me, God? Why not you? Maybe God is trying to show you something, teach you a lesson about something. Because I believe everything happens for a reason and for a purpose. So I'm still trying to figure out my reason and my purpose. Just because somebody say they're spiritual or they believe in certain things, they are divinely connected, or they are aligned with their self, it doesn't mean they have it all together. And that's even further from the truth. So we know for certain that we have a source of power, but as we all know, with great power comes great responsibility. So it's like, what exactly are you supposed to do with that power? So it's the purpose, and it's something that I just recently came to epiphany. That's why I like to go back and watch movies that we have watched younger, now older. You need to go back and watch everything that you used to watch when you was younger. Go back and watch it now, because your level of consciousness is completely different. So I was watching all the Matrix, and I just recently watched the new one on my computer, and the whole entire thing was a resurrection. So they had to resurrect parts of their old self to remember their purpose and their journey, and how those memories help push them forward and to make them who they are today, which I think is very significant of what 2022 is all about. Two, even the number two is about, when you think of two things, you think about unions and pairs and togetherness, and just two. You just think of some, like a couple. So two is the year of you, but also it's all about the relationships and connections that you make to make you who you are. Like pulling from all those past um, traumas of like child abuse or child neglect, trauma of maybe it was bully or tease in high school. Maybe you had to deal with colorism. Maybe you had to deal with some form of racism. Maybe you had to deal with some form of classism because we all do have that. Like, oh, you don't have the new Jordans and I have new Jordans. Like things like that the kids do that they learn from their parents because they put such value on things and it shouldn't be like that. Like I had a recent issues in a lesson that I was teaching my kids about like just Christmas in itself. It's really not about the gifts. It's supposed to be the spirit of giving. So it's not even about um getting gifts per se. It's really the whole point of Christmas is really it's not about God because God was not born um on December 25th. And just the whole thing about God is within you, um, and a part of you and a part of everything because energy is not um, destroyed, it's only transferred to one party to the next. So Jesus can't come back because he never left. He's within us. He's the spirit in us. So but the consciousness of him came back in a thief of the night, and people wasn't prepared for the level of the Christ like this involved in all um, melanated people right now. Like, and they're trying their best to counteract that awakeness, but you can't destroy the original copy. You can try your best to destroy it, but we're gonna come back in some form or fashion in another way. We're gonna resurrect. So, I know I just went I just went all around the world and back again. But like I told y'all, I'm kind of out of it today. My energy level is like, I can say I'm about like a 5. Mm, yeah, I'm about like a 5 of the energy level. My breathing is not as slowed as it was yesterday, um, but I'm doing all right, y'all. It's just my brain is like really really foggy, and so right after here, I'm going to meditate, take a moment of silence. I'm going to just um, just to think, and it's a new moon, y'all. So that means new intentions. So that means we have to manifest um, what we want this year to be. So that means journaling, getting your journal, write out what you want your day to be like, write out what success means to you, um, write out um, write out what you want your day to be. So yesterday I just wrote. It is also the anniversary of my miscarriage, so that's part of my journal. Um, and I call her my angel of protection. My daughter who died in miscarriage, um, because I believe she's always around me and always near me. She has to be. I'm always thinking about her. Um, and I know she protects my children as well, her siblings as well. I know this for sure because my daughter, Lord have mercy, I was in the other room and then she bring me a cup of tea. I'm like, how did she get a cup of tea? She just took a chair, got a cup, and dipped the cup into the tea of the pot on the stove. I said, God, God, God. That could have turned out so much different than what it did. because I hadn't had a son that had got burnt by hot water. And I almost got him taken away because of it, because he was in the hot tub and I don't know if he turned on the hot water or something, but it burnt his bottom of his foot and a little part of his genitals, but he's completely healed. That was when he was 2. He's about to be 12 now, so that was all 10 years ago. And it's amazing how time flies. It's just crazy. Are you in the same position that you was 10 years ago? No, I'm not. I'm not in the same position. I'm not in the same mindset. I'm not in the same relationship. I'm not in the same consciousness. I'm not in the same level of awareness, um, of gratitude. I'm always been grateful for what I have, but did I really appreciate what I have? I don't think so. Um, it's just learning more about you. It's just basically what life journey is. It's learning more about you and learning how what you do affects other people around you in every way possible. It does. It really does. And I was being a generous person and being a person of gift and being a person, and you don't have to necessarily give nobody no something that's of monetary value. You can give somebody a smile, a kind word, a warm hug, um, a thoughtful gesture, just to check on them and just to say, "How you doing? Are you doing okay?" Goes a long way, and actually plant the seed of harvest. So, which I'm always a person that loves to plant seeds. So if nobody told you today that you matter, that you are important, that you are special, that you are unique, that you are worthy of everything you want and what you desire is what you deserve, um, and just knowing yourself, just knowing and believing in your believing in your abilities, listening to your intuition. Like they always say, go with your first mind. Like you would have followed your first mind, you would have did that. Like if your very first initial instinct tell you not to go in that room, and then your second mind says, no, go ahead and go in the room. Might be something in there. No, go ahead and go with your first mind and don't go in there. So believing in yourself first. And they resonate with me as well. Just believing in myself first, not what nobody else think, nobody else's opinion of you, nobody's type of input, or unless you're doing something that's seriously hurting yourself, like shutting out from the world, like type things, which I know in your first mind didn't tell you to shut up from the world. It told you to go ahead and pick up that phone, but you decided not to. You decided to shut out from the world. So just listening to yourself can bring you success, and just doing the things you love. And I know that we're all, well, I say some of us are operating on a level of fear, especially with so much uncertainty going around. And it's not necessarily uncertainty, it's just that life is happening to other people, and life happening to them sometimes it's a domino effect and it happens to you too. Because you could just be sitting here shooting a video, then all of a sudden, because somebody's not paying attention or doing what they're supposed to do, or they're not spiritually um, connected or led, then it it can end up a whole nother way. A bullet can come through this window and I can die right now. Like, but it is what it is. But that don't mean that life. I fulfilled a purpose. Then I fulfilled the purpose that God wanted me to fulfill. I set out to do, and I probably didn't even know. So, and and I don't want to say like, and that's another thing, like the Matrix. If you just really like listen to it, because it was like the choice is an illusion. Like we all um say, okay, you make a choice every day. We get a chance and a choice. So every day we get a chance to make the choice and live with the choice that we made. But the thing is, the choice is an illusion because you already made it. You already made it. You don't even. You really don't. That's what I'm saying. You have to believe and know yourself and know why you made the choice. That's what I'm saying. Why did you make the choice? Because you already know what choice you're gonna make even before you're gonna make it. Well, why did you? That is that's the biggest thing that I think us human beings have to understand. Like we all do things, but why did you do it? Why did I decide to get on live and come and speak to y'all when I could have just laid in the bed and watched YouTube or watch something else or learned about something else or wrote something and just went to sleep and then they've just been on that. But the reason why I made the choice to come on live is because that I knew for a fact that somebody's gonna come across this video and is gonna be speaking to them and resonate them and affect them. It's gonna affect somebody else. And when I think about that, I instantly think about Tupac. He's talking about he might not be the person that changed the world, but he will be the person that sparks the brain of the person that changed the world. It's all about domino effect. It's all about the yin and yang, the balance of life. And everything is not always good and bad because somebody can say that my video is bad, and I don't even think my video is bad. Oh, you don't believe in God, you don't believe in Jesus, you're going to hell. Like, how is that for you to decide whether I'm going to hell? How you know that you're saying that I'm going to hell is going to make you go to hell? Like, come on now. It's just because you have no, and that's also in the Bible. You can't be judging me because when you judging yourself and every action that you take. That's why he said he's without sin cast the first stone because nobody on this planet, unless you like a 2-year-old baby, has no skeleton in their closet or done something that they didn't supposed to do. We all lied and cheat and did all types of things. Whether you did it in this life or your previous life, maybe you haven't done in this life. Maybe you did it in your previous life, and you wonder why you're going through so much turmoil in your life because you're dealing with karmatic debt, and karma is real. So, anywho, but think about what is success to you. And another thing that I also been learning about um, my astrology chart just learn about yourself on a deeply micro and macrocosm um, scale. I'm getting tired, y'all. I'm tired of talking. um, because my energy is just oof. Um, it's like I'm on a wave. Like I be like, and I'm like, ooh. It's like okay. But anywho, I hope this resonate with somebody and make sense in this crazy world that we live in. Because it's so much deeper and broader than you can ever imagine. And I'm still learning, and what I do learn and what I'm unlearning, and I'm relearning again. And life is a beautiful mess. It's like just throw the paintballs everywhere and just marvel at its masterpiece. Like, okay, it is what it is, and you just gotta deal with it for what it is, and know that everything will be okay, and that it happens for a reason. And the thing is, why did you make that mess? And understanding that it's okay for it to be messy for a little while. You know, it's okay. You don't have to worry about cleaning up on all by yourself. There's other people that took parts in the mess too that's gonna help you clean it up. And even if they don't help you clean it up, it's okay. Somebody is gonna eventually add to it or subtract from it. Anywho, I hope that makes sense. I don't know where they came from, but maybe it was a divinely guided message for somebody. Anywho, peace, love, soul, happiness, abundance. Life isn't a race. I track, I don't chase. I lead with love, don't need to judge. I trust the moves I make. Ashe.